And hello, and welcome to AleksTabletops Tabletop Game Study Session 4, Warbands Bushido. So, apparently today is the time to actually go through a Warbands Bushido, so let's just do that. Let's just prepare everything, launch everything, and dive into the game itself. Yep. So, here is the game. So basically what we have here is, for the most part, pretty clear things. Actually don't remember where we left off the last time. If I remember properly, we tried to go through this quest, or through this campaign, which was rather complex. Because one of the latest missions created actual problem, and the plan was to revisit the previous game without losing any units in order for those units to transfer into the next level. I guess this is the thing that we will do, or we will continue on doing. So let's just do that right away. New information, gather warband and lead it through the army of enemies. Use any means necessary to keep your warband alive. Get to the enemy's leader and gain the final victory. Yeah, ideally we kind of have to go through this mission. We need to make sure that all of our 4 guys will survive in this mission, and because it's kind of crucial. The reason why I can't manage to kind of finish the next mission is usually because I can't destroy like 5 or 6 guys with only 3 guys, so it's just basically, no matter what tactic you will get and apply, it's just super unrealistic. So with 4 guys it's a little bit more realistic. So let's just think. So ideally we need to find a way to move these guys in a proper way. So since I not necessarily remember how we did it previously, I probably should... Oh, this is actual table warbands. I didn't saw that before. It's actually pretty cool. So this is like actual tabletop. Pretty cool. Never mentioned, like, never noticed it before. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me. Okay. So as I remember properly, so what do we have in here? We have a ranged unit, which ideally we need to put in here in order for him to kind of hide in this place and then shoot these guys from far. So definitely an archer will go in here. This is like without a question. Then we need to make sure that the big guys that can't fight, that can fight only adjacent units, will stand in the borders, and one of the guys that will be able to deal damage through, I guess this is him. Each enemy entering the control zone gets a the strike with it. Reaches the enemy through 1, leaving him no chance to counterattack. So yeah, basically this guy is, we need to utilize it properly. So 2 units that we need to put as deep as possible to here and actually kind of restrict access to these guys is this one and archer. So first we are placing an archer, and let's do that, I guess. So, or no, first we're placing the double. Actually don't remember what we're allowed to do and what not. This is kind of one of the things that, okay, let's just try, and whatever we'll come up with, we will deal with it. So archer definitely goes in here, like, without questions. Okay. Okay, this guy definitely needs to go in here and protect our archer from attacks. I guess that's kind of a thing. Next, this guy needs to get as close as possible to this point, but we still need to be able to place this one in here. So we wouldn't want to completely restrict his pathway to there, and I don't think that we can reach in here, probably only in here. So let's just try. Let's just go. No, let's just go in here. I think he will be able to go in there. It's not that far. Round 2. Yeah, so we can go there, so the only place that we can go is this place. So, and this is kind of it. So yeah, it's definitely going to be not easy thing to do. So now there's no chance for this guy to get attacked from 2 places, which is a good thing. Only this hexagon yeah, allows us to face enemies, which is completely fine. So 2 guys can face this one, but if one of these guys will be placed in here, it's going to be overpowered, so or outnumbered. So yeah, I guess let's just try to do things. So the first thing, I guess, ignores enemy control zone. No. Guys, you know, unable to think clearly, confuses enemy, doesn't attack for a round. Since this is kind of a beginning of the round almost, we could make one of these guys. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we want to make sure that one of these guys are not going to be active, because they are the closest ones, and if they will right away will start to attack us, it's not good. So one of those guys now can't attack for 1 turn, which is good, and the rest we will keep for other guys. So yep. Continuing. Yeah, that's it. Like, just finish that. Good thing that there's no timer in here, because if timer was here, I would probably already been dead. So now we're actually able to shoot. Question is who we need to shoot. Like, ideally, if we're going to, like, yeah, definitely this one, because other guys are too far. This one is the perfect target, and the fact that this guy can't attack, the quicker we will destroy him, the better. So one thing that we will do, raise the Warband model to 5. Let's just do everything that we could with this one. Cup of water from a mountain. Refreshes and heals your wounds. So this one will allow us to heal this unit, which is a good thing. Helmet adds to armor. Ideally, we would need to add this armor to this guy, because we kind of need to protect him the most. But since the only one who's closer to our archer is this one, let's do that. It's going to protect our archer. Doesn't move this turn. And +1 to the shot. Yeah, let's just increase our chances of shooting this guy. Hopefully it will work. 1. Okay, missed. Good. We got lucky. What about this one? Reckless dash allows you to ignore the enemy control zone. So yeah, we're not going to get closer to this guy, although we could, but again, I don't want to make archer vulnerable, so let's just try to stay in one place, which is kind of a risky thing to do, and ideally we need to attack. But again, that way archer will be open, and we don't want that. We need to be super careful about that. One miss next. No, let's just skip. Let's just skip. Okay, so ideally I need to fight with the one who kind of confused, although he still will be able to attack me in return, I guess. Allows you to ignore the enemy control zone, we don't need that, so Destiny guides you in one miss, and the next dice roll to hit. Oh yeah, this is a good thing. Yeah, let's do that. Increase our chances, and try to deal him as much as possible. And ranged warrior gets +1 for 1 turn. And let's do that too. Oh yeah, that was an awesome shot. Again, the faster we will destroy this guy, the better. Okay, now he's active, 3rd round. Again, we're not going to try to attack with this guy. For now, we'll stay in defense. Let's do that. Continue. So, yes, good. So this guy tried to move out of our zone and got destroyed, and we still didn't lose anything, which is a good thing. So these guys now are closer to us, which creates a perfect conditions for us to act. So I'm not going to use mana on Archer or Moral, so instead let's just attack directly. Everyone and everything. Yes, missed, got, good. Again, I'm still not going to approach this guy with this one. Again, it's just not smart. We need to stay in one place at this particular instance and wait for these guys to approach this one. And hopefully these small guys will approach our unit faster than this one. Either way, we have an upper hand because we have 4 defense, so, or armor. Good. So right here, let's think. Reckless Dash allows you to ignore an enemy control zone. We don't need that. Strikes warrior, nope. And Sun Strike reaches the enemy for 2. No, instead let's just deal 3/3. It has more chances. Okay, we missed, and okay, we lost 1. Still kind of controlled. You gotta be kidding. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good. We need to think of something, and we need to think of something quick. This guy will probably die, which is not something that we would want. Okay, let's just attack this guy trying to reach it. It's more likely that we'll be able to do that. Good. Although ideally we would attack this one to make their stats equal, but again, not this time. Okay, so we could use that because they're pointless to use these 2 guys, these 2 cards. So let's think. Yeah, we kind of need to attack this guy, but again, there's a lot of things in the way. Let's just try to destroy this one. Okay, let's hope that this one will survive. Oh, come on, we lost 1. So ideally we need to replay, so it doesn't work. So there's kind of no reason to continue. We need to surrender. Hide 3 crowns? No thanks. Again, the reason why is because this is a campaign. We're not going to get anything out of winning. Let's just replay it. So throughout the session I will try to replay it as much as many times as possible. And the whole reason behind that, again, is to make sure that our guys will survive. So the first thing that I will do is I will make sure that our guys are going to be closer to the archer. So now we will put additional armor on this guy. He will need that. Yes. Okay. Raises Warband moral. Let's do that too. Heals our wounds. Tactically, I think we need to position them a little bit differently. So we need to be able to heal one of the units, and Archer has to be able to actually reach one of those units. Maybe we need to place them. Maybe we need to place Archer in here, one guy in here, another in here, third one in here. No, we're not going to do this in this round. Next round, definitely. So, no. Let's just make sure that Archer will move in here. Then we'll try to attack. Yeah, we're going to miss probably, but it definitely worth a try. Okay, now let's move this guy, since he's the biggest one, in here to protect our small guy. This one needs to be as closer to the archer as possible, I guess. Because he is the one who we definitely want to heal. Yeah, let's just try that. Let's just try this version. Again, we're going to wait till the end of the round. So once like 2 moves and the round is ending, and at the beginning of the next round we will put this confusion on some of these guys. So continue. Okay, let's move this one in here and put a confusion on one of these guys. It doesn't matter actually who, probably the closest one. And that's it for now. We're not going to approach enemies. We need to make sure that enemies will kinda yeah, we definitely need to put an additional thing. Oh snap. Good. Good. That was a super lucky shot. Okay, we lost one without counterattack. This is not good. And I'm not going to be able to heal this guy. So, because of that, since... yeah, we need to put this one. I don't think we need to use another one. We will destroy this guy with one of these, so let's just attack this one now. Hopefully we will do a lot of damage. Okay, only one, not good. Not very good. Okay, there's going to be an end of the round, and only then one of our guys, this guy will attack. So it's fine. So yeah, let's just stay in here. Stay in one place. Okay. Okay, hopefully we will destroy this guy. Like, we have to. Come on. Yes, good. Good. So now every thing that we have, we need to put on this guy ideally. Or on this one. No, this one is kind of annoying too. Let's do that. So let's just increase. We can't use that. We can't use that. So we need only 3 for that and 3 for that. Ah, yeah, let's just attack this guy and hope that we will deal at least 2 damage. No, well, not good, but still fine. Okay, missed. Good. And attack and -1. Good. And we both got moral. So now we definitely need to get the upper hand of these guys and actually increase our chances to attack. So for that, we will go with this one. Hopefully it will result in positive things. Okay, kind of fine. Okay. We don't have enough morals, so let's just go right away and attack. Okay, that was pointless attack. Reckless dash, nothing. Ideally, it could be a good thing to attack this guy. Or attack this guy and actually destroy him. We could potentially deal 2 damage. With a good luck. Missed. Not good. Completely not good. Okay, Archer. With Archer, we probably should... We need to make sure that this unit will become as weak as possible, so we'll do that. Good. So now this unit has only 2, or 1, actually, not seeing. Come on, get out of here. Your head is in the way. Yeah, I guess he has 2, yeah. It's 2. This one has 2. So we need to destroy this one because this is the biggest threat, potentially. Although right now, destroying this one kind of a smarter thing because now fighting against this guy is kind of easier. You have more chance of dealing damage to this guy. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, good. Now these guys are pretty weak. That means that they highly unlikely will attack us with good luck. It's kind of their luck has run out, and it makes us okay. Good. So now the only threat is this guy, of course. The good thing is that Archer will be able to heal this guy, which is a good thing. Okay, superb. So now round 5. So now what we will do is first we will attack and try to destroy this guy, which is kind of a thing that we have to do. Oh, come on! That was unfortunate. So now we will heal one of our guys because he needs to be healed. That was kind of the whole idea behind this tactic. And now we need to shoot with additional thing this guy because again these are even, but this one has 2 defense or armor, and we need to get rid of the armor and make sure that he will become as small as possible. Okay, that was a good luck. And die. Good. So now that means that we could outnumber these guys by moving closer to them. Okay, now this one is outnumbered. It is actually just 1 attack and this is just more than enough. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How is this possible? Outnumbered first. Okay, good. At least now it's done. Okay, so I don't know. Reaches the enemy. Yeah, we don't have anything here. We don't want to ignore the zone because we can't run anywhere. Okay, let's just attack. Because this unit will attack us next, and it's highly unlikely that our guy could die if we will attack now, and then if he will attack us. In order to make this guy kind of alive, I don't think that we need to attack right now. We need to skip. Because that way he's going to attack definitely this guy, he's not going to deal that much, definitely he's not going to be able to deal 3 damage, and unlikely, so that way it's more chance that this one will survive. Yeah, so we need to skip. Okay, now he will attack this guy. Okay, we got lucky miss. Superb. And now I guess it's not a good idea to attack with this guy. From here. Let's just try to do that. Question is, if this one able to attack this one or not, or they're too far away. I guess they're actually not able to attack each other, only with this special skill. Okay, that was a bad choice. But still, we got lucky. We didn't lost anything. We just gained moral. It's a good thing. So that means that we need to make sure that this one will be okay. Good. So now I think we will win without losing anything, because yes, good. So the whole point of this replay was to make sure that the next level we will approach with the 4 units, not with the 3 as before, because again, approaching with the 3 units is just almost unrealistic. 3 units is not enough for the next level. So, and the next level is pretty crazy. I don't know how to make sure that we will get through this level successfully. Still don't know, but let's hope we will find a way, some tactic along the way. So again, there's 4 units in here, or even more. Who are you? How did they even get there? Where are the men? Or where are my men? So yeah, we have 4 against 4. But the only problem in here is in the fact that this one has 4, this one has 4, and this one has 4. So tactically we need to make sure that these guys can't attack us at the same time. So either we need to kind of lure them in a certain position where they're not going to be able to access our units, and I guess either this place or this place is the smartest choice to go. And also we need to choose the proper units to kind of survive. I think this is the actual, and this is actually probably final battle of this campaign. And if this is the case, that means that even if we're going to lose some units, it's not going to be problematic. The whole point is just to survive. And we always will be able to replay this unit with replay this level with starting 4 units. So let's think. So this one probably not going to help us that much. This one is a good thing. This is a good thing, and this is a good thing too. So the fact that we have confusion is definitely need to be utilized on one of the biggest guys. I don't know, we could approach this multiple ways. So first, we could choose this one as a target and actually destroy him, because it's going to be a relatively easy thing to do, especially with an archer. So we could destroy this guy before he will reach us. This is one way to go, and then we'll will stay 4 units against 3. But the problem is these 3 units will 100% overpower our units, because again, 3 against 4 is just not going to go. We need to constantly make sure that every time that we're going to face these guys, we're going to put additional perks to increase our luck of facing them. So it kind of makes this level almost completely unrealistic to like go through, but hopefully we'll be able to do so. So first let's just this angle, or not this angle, yeah, let's just choose this corner as our main tactical corner and go there. So we need to position units as such the way that will allow us to, since Archer is the one unit who gives the perks to the other units, we have to place units the way that Archer will be able to reach them, or kind of will be in a close proximity to them. Hopefully it will be the case. So okay, the next one is the Archer. So with Archer we actually already could attack units without moving, but ideally we kind of have to move. So it could be a good way to combine these two. So first thing that I will do, I will move in here. Then I will put additional armor to this guy. He's our chance to kind of even the odds. We could go with a loyalty right now. That's kind of it. And let's just try to shoot this guy, because hopefully we will do that. No, of course not. Just unrealistic. Like 2 against 4 luck not on our side in here. We definitely let's just continue our movement to here. I want to occupy this angle. Still don't know how exactly we need to do that though. Okay, let's go with this one for now. So at some point we need to apply confusion to one of these guys, and the one guys that would definitely will apply confusion is going to be the first one who approaches us, and of course this is going to be definitely one of the biggest ones. It's kind of one of the only chances that we have. So let's just continue to move these guys here. So it could be a good idea to place one of these guys in here. Okay, skipping. So now one of these guys will be in here. Second we'll get closer to here for now. Then we will put Archer in here. But again, it's definitely going to be a hard thing to do. Dupil Samurai. So this one is going to be the last one. The next one is going to be probably this one. Yep. Okay. Again, we need to move with an Archer the way that will allow us to attack units while they're moving towards us. Okay, good. One successful hit. Okay, continuing our movement in here. So the next one is this one, then this one will go, and then the new round it begins. And at the beginning of this round we need to place confusion on one of these guys 100%. Okay. So for now, let's just move this guy in here. It's not a wise decision probably, but I don't have any other choices. We could place him in here, and then move this unit here, here, here. Yeah, we could do that. Let's just do that. Continue. So now the beginning of the third round, we definitely need to put a confusion on this guy, because he's the one who's going to move right now, and he has exactly 3 tiles to reach our guys and actually approach them and attack them, so we don't want that. So let's put a confusion on. We'll stay in here, we're not going to move. Continue. So the next is our archer. So with an archer we need to move right away in here, but again the way that we'll be able to attack the opponent. Okay, hopefully we'll do 1 damage. Nope, missed. Again, it's pretty far for this guy to reach our archer. Oh, they're moving. Oh, come on, I forgot that they're moving 4 tiles, not 3. Because again, the movement equals to their health, base health, which is kind of a crazy thing. So, okay. Question is, should we approach this guy and attack him or wait? No, let's just wait for now. Let's just wait. Tactically, this is the perfect placement for us. I don't think that on this particular map we'll be able to place something better, because I don't see the better solutions in here. Okay, now we'll go and just skip this one, and when it comes down to an archer, okay, not good. Okay, the one missed. Oh snap, it missed. Yes, good. That was a good thing. So with archer, we're definitely going to use a allows us to ignore enemy control zone for this turn, because we need to kind of get to the zone without getting attacked. So this is a perfect way to do that. So reckless ignores the control zone. So now we will be able to move from here as far as possible. Ideally, we kind of need to move in here. But I kind of want to attack this guy at the same time. So let's think. So the next one is going to be this one. And it's bad. He's going to reach our archer. 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles in here. The next one is going to be that guy. We'll definitely will move in here. We're not going to be able to escape. Okay, yeah, let's just move archer in here and actually try to attack one of these guys. And ideally we need to attack this guy in order, we need to make sure that this guy will attack our guys, and we will attack him with 3, not with 4. Yes, we got lucky. So now he has the same level of health as us. Okay, -1. It's acceptable. No counter attack, unfortunately. We didn't get lucky enough. So there's no point of attacking this guy. Let's just attack this one. Ideally, I don't want to increase and decrease luck. We have only 2 spells that could do that. We'll use them on this guy or on this guy, depending on who's going to approach us first. So let's just go right away into straight attacking. Missed. Oh no, counter attack and -2. Not good. So I guess we need to use this tactic on and off until we'll be able to defeat the opponent because it all depends on the luck, because again, we didn't get lucky with this one, we did not get lucky with this one. Okay, so of course I will use this thing, because it will help us to... So there's no point of attacking these guys, because he has only 2. It's better to attack this one and protect our archer. Okay, good. Okay, didn't get lucky. Now we have 2, this one 4, 3. No, I guess we're not going to win that one. It's just unrealistic. Again, if we will try to get out of here, this one will just attack us, and we potentially could lose some health. It's not a good idea. We could use that. No, we can't, because it only works from the far. Again, archers are pretty bad in attacking units in the close-up range, so because of that, ideally, I don't know. Should I skip this one? We'll try to attack it. Yeah, let's just attack. Whatever happens. Okay, we'll get lucky. No counterattack from his part. Okay, now we definitely need to heal this guy. Hopefully... Okay, we're not going to be able to do that because we can't. Because only Archer can do that. So apparently we'll lose this guy. And I need to make sure that he's going to decrease this one to 2. Let's hope on that. Nope. And goodbye. Yeah, again, you see, it's pretty unrealistic to go for this level. Like, I get that this level created from, like, with the thing in mind that we will be able to kind of finish it. But in this particular instance, like, even having 4 guys, you outnumbered. And you're not outnumbered, like, in the when it comes down to units, you outnumbered when it comes down to the strength of the units. So let's just increase our luck and try to attack this big guy. No, this one. It's better. We could potentially do more to this one than to this one. Or no, let's just this one. Only one, not good. Okay, good thing that there's miss from that part. To destroy this guy. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Yeah, this music is perfect for this moment. This is a comedy. This is a freaking comedy because I don't believe that it's actually possible to finish this level without suffering damage. Again, it's just pointless interaction. Archer can't deal any damage in a close range. Okay, the good thing is that this guy is now outnumbered. So maybe the fact that they will become outnumbered will give us something. I don't know. We could buy this one probably. Again, since I don't want to lose this guy and he is kind of almost closer to death, he's outnumbered too. Yeah, so outnumbering gives him -1. Yeah, let's just not attack. It's kind of a pointless thing to do at this point. Son of a to strike. No. Skip. Let's just see him as a protection. Okay then. Again, this is not realistic. Oh, survived. Somehow. That means that we need to heal him. We need to heal him. Oh, snap, we can't, because he needs to be closer to the archer. Oh, shame. This is bad. So that means that that's it. Kind of, we lost. I will still try to do some things. Maybe we'll get lucky. Oh, come on! Finally. Kill my archer. Nope. Not that fast. Goodbye. -3. You gotta be kidding me. So you see what I'm talking about? It's just, at some point it just becomes unrealistic. Because I don't have units strong enough to fight these big guys. Like, no matter what tactics I will use, I definitely can't use like straightforward tactic. I definitely can't run from them through the map. It's just kind of pointless because they will have upper hand. They can move 4 tiles instead of 3 or 2 as my units. I can't like shoot them with an archer because again it's highly unlikely that I will be successful. I also can't stand in one place with an archer and shoot them too because kinda they will approach me super fast, and I can't increase my shooting range by dusting by moving either. So it's just kinda at some point becomes pretty idiotic thing to do. So the last thing that I will do, try to run with an archer, and yeah, it's not going to work. Yep. I don't believe that this guy will be able to fight against all of them. It's just not realistic. Maybe we have to lose in this one. Let's try to do that. Because I think some of the levels we actually have to lose in order to proceed to the next level. Maybe we can't actually fight this level. Let's just see if it's actually true or not. Yoo-hoo! It would be fun if I would stay alive with this guy and destroy both of them. Nope. So let's see. Maybe we had to lose? Nope, actually defeat. Your Warband was defeated. So this is weird thing. So I definitely not going to restart this one because I just don't know how to finish this level with like in actually defeating the opponent, because I guess the only way to do that is first create like collect some boosters, buy some miniatures, and actually build a decent army for the campaign, and then kind of restart the campaign and walk through the campaign right from the beginning. I guess this is the only way to do that, because and maybe at the end we will be able to fight. So this is the campaign, yeah, this scenario warband. So when it comes down to this to a scenario warband, I guess we might be able to put more units, restart the whole campaign, and finish the campaign with more units, and that's kind of it. But again, we're probably not going to be able to do that because remember, everything has a limit in the warbands. So yeah, 12 war points only for this, so we can't put more units or bigger units or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, scenario in here it's pretty complex. Like I guess it's just super hard to deal with, because again we could get with this level if we had at least one unit with 4, but we don't. And throughout the campaign, even if I will start with less units, for instance not with 4 units but with 3 units, We could get rid of that. We could kind of get rid of an archer overall. We could replace an archer with something else. For instance, we could get rid of an archer. Oh, wait a minute, we don't have an archer in here. What the heck? Oh, because this is a new scenario warband that I built a little bit later. So this one has 4. This one has 3 and 4 armor. This one has 2 and able to move 3 and 1 armor. Kind of the weakest one. And this one has 3 and 4 movement and 1 armor. So again, with this warband, maybe we would be able to actually win. So without an archer, we could restart the campaign with this warband and actually try to go through the campaign with this warband. Because again, if I'm going to think about the last level, going through the last level with this guy, it's a little bit more realistic. Because again, we have 1 unit with 4, we have 1 unit with 3 and additional like armor. Yeah, with like 4 armor. Come on, like it's pretty hard to destroy this guy. And we could increase our chances to fight against 4 guys. So we already have 2 potential for 4 guys against potentially 3-4 guys. We have 1. We could choose something different. Yeah, instead, because it's the damage, the enemy is pushed back. Yeah, pushing back the enemy could be a good idea though. First with 1 causes damage and enemy is pushed back by 1 cell. Attacks his enemy with a higher +1 and makes him what? Step back. This one kind of the same, but this one's a little bit better. Yeah, let's just get rid of this guy and put this one instead. Oh no, costs 2. Be able to put on the sword by warband. So let's think what guys we could place in order to make sure that our warband is going to withstand the whole campaign and at the same time the last level potentially. Because I guess this is the only way to do that. We're not going to do that right away. I guess we need to still kind of make sure that these units will become stronger and stronger and stronger before we'll go into the campaign, because the stronger they are, the more abilities they will get, and it will basically give us more chances to fight against the campaign. I guess when it comes down to scenario, you don't have to dive into the scenario right away, because you're probably not going to be able to withstand the competition of the scenario. You need to wait, you need to play regular matches, maybe like the online play, and only then dive into a scenario play with a pretty decent and leveled up army or warband. I guess this is the whole point, how we need to approach scenarios. We need to first build a decent army that potentially could fight against uncertain units. I wish we had the ability to restart campaign without going through the whole through all levels. But again, if we will restart campaign, we need to restart it with the completely new warband and go through each level like from the beginning. I could actually kind of, I don't know, discard campaign overall, like just not play it at all, and actually focus on fighting irregular battles and earn some level ups, get some gold, and buy some boosters and miniatures. But I don't know. I still don't know how we could approach this game, because I definitely like it. There's a lot of interesting elements in it, and the cool thing about scenarios that I like they allow us, they put us in conditions that allow us to kind of learn this game. Because again, if it wasn't for the campaign, I wouldn't thought about like choosing the proper position to defend myself against a outnumbered army and etc. So it basically scenario teaches you to play this game in the way that you're probably not going to learn to play the game against the real people, because again it's just a little bit differently, because again scenario right away puts you against the enemies that it's pretty hard to defend, when as opposed to a online play I guess it's a little bit more balanced. So yeah, either way. Or gets to attack. 2-3, 2-3, 2-3. This one has 2-4 and it's pretty cool. Sudden attack with 1 and jumps 1 back. Yeah, I guess let's choose this guy. I guess he has more chances to attack big guys. He moves pretty quickly, so that means that he could kinda basically move. Yeah, that's kind of it. Let's just slowly end the session. The last thing that I will do, I will definitely think about different cards. "15 out of 10 cards available? What? What do you mean by that?" So I actually created too big of a deck. Sudden energy for 2 this turn. So we definitely don't need to increase movement already in the deck. How to get rid of it from the deck? I want to make sure that two cards added. I don't get where is the deck and where is not deck. So this is my deck or this is my deck. I actually kind of weirded out about that. So this one adds cards. 20 cards out of 10 cards available. This is definitely not our deck. This is just the cards that we have that we'll be able to place inside of our deck, and this is the actual deck, I guess. So then, unable to think clearly, confuses, sudden, headwind, hinders the enemy's rush, all enemies get -2 for this round. I don't think that it could work. So I guess this is the actual deck. Yeah, already in the deck, so this is the deck. Okay, I don't remember if it was the same before. They kind of a little bit reworked, and they kind of released a patch. I actually don't remember this guy. Enemy stumbles and loses -2 for his next turn. It could be a good tactical thing. To ignore enemy control zone. So we definitely need to ignore enemy control zone in order to kind of get rid of the enemy, or I don't think that this is we need this one in our deck at all. Usually I'm not going to apply that. Usually I'm going to straightforward rush into a fighting position. Every successful hit, yep, we need to increase our luck. Definitely. What else? Enemies symbols, no. Okay, already have this one. Yep, Destiny guides you. Enraged warriors, of course, we need those. And that's kind of it, because the less cards we have in our deck, the better, because that means that we will more likely will get these cards at the beginning of the game. And since at the beginning of the game we will be able to draw 4 cards, that means that there's a high chance that we'll get this one, there's a high chance that we will get this one, this one, and this one, kind of an equal chance to get. And I don't think that we need more for this one, because these are the most effective cards at this point that I see, because they will allow us to increase the luck in fighting with the stronger enemies. It will help us to, I don't think that we actually need that, like allows you to ignore the enemy control zone for this turn. I don't think that I will I usually not using the tactic of trying to run from the enemy zone. The only way that it's kind of helpful when you're playing as an archer and you're actually trying to move out of the area in order to attack from the distance. But if we have only melee units, it's kind of pointless to have. Yeah, I guess this is kind of the deck. The less cards we have, the more possibility to draw them, so kind of cool. So again, with this game, it's a little bit different. Definitely not the same as, yeah, we don't have enough to buy new units nor cards. We actually could create cards, but I don't think. Oh, these are the actually all cards in the game. Not that many of them, but kind of cool. So this one gives us +2 for each killed any ally unit. It's actually pretty cool. But nope. So we already have this one. Inspired gets for every successful attack till end of the battle. Remove all effects except position based. This is interesting. So that means that, I don't know what it means though. In battle, Frenzy Warrior gets +1, but only +2 is left. Weird. Yeah, we're not going to read all cards. We'll definitely go through all cards in a actual study session where we'll analyze all these cards a little bit better. But it's definitely a pretty cool ability to kind of have flexibility in the cards. I think, although there's not that many cards, this game is not based on the card, on building the deck. So deck is just a way for us to buff our miniatures and make sure that our miniatures will withstand the competition. That's kind of it. So the goal is not to create a deck with awesome cards and play with cards only. We could win without cards, without using cards at all, which is kind of a cool thing. So yeah, I guess let's just see how much we have. So we could buy some booster in order to gather more cards, but again, since cards are not that important in here, we will rather gather gold in order to buy miniatures, because miniatures in this game are pretty crucial. So yeah, I guess that's kind of it for Warbands Bushido. I guess oh, okay, yeah. I guess on that note we will end this session. Yes, so the next session is going to be with Star Crusade, and on that we will end our regular cycle of the primary games, and we will continue with our secondary games, or like the secondary, I mean the secondary focus. Either way, on that note we'll end the session. Thank you for watching, thank you for being here, have a nice day or night, and we will see you in the next session. Bye.